Hello and welcome to the Play World Cup. I'm James.
And I'm Jason.
And we are bringing you live StarCraft matches from week 3 of the Play World Cup. Right now we have Transmax versus NightFly. And we are looking at game number 3 on Tal'Darim Altar.
We are indeed. So, game apiece going to the two teams earlier on this gaming session, I suppose. But at the moment, we are looking at Zelun spawning as the green Terran.
And that he is for Transmax.
Yeah, sorry, Transmax. His opponent, PepeLePew for NightFly, spawning as the yellow Zerg. And now it is on. So pressure is most def on.
Yep, that's it. This is it.
Game 3,
All
deciding
comes
match.
to this.
Yep.
And these teams are actually fairly evenly matched as well. Like, I've noticed that they're hovering around about the same position on the ladder.
Yep.
So, yeah, definitely want to win this one to head, into their respective brackets within the tournament.
Yeah, I think coming into this set of matches, there's only 1 point differentiating the two teams, I think. So whoever wins it obviously is then going to start pulling away a little bit more with the 3-point win. But yeah, coming into it, pretty even.
So, what do we have here? What do we have here? I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep, wrong.
StarCraft.
Wrong. StarCraft 2.
Damn it. I was so close.
So close yet so far. 12 years wrong or something.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I remember. I think it was like 98?
I was there, man.
99?
I actually don't know. I didn't get in StarCraft 1 that much.
Really?
No.
Yeah, I played it a lot in high school.
I bought the battle chest thing. And then I was like, I'm going to go back to Diablo.
Oh, yeah, you were a huge
This
Diablo
thing's hard.
guy, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Looking forward to Diablo 3?
See ya, life.
Have they said, what date yet? Or is it just coming soon?
No, sir. Although the latest rumor was like April 17 or April 19 or something, because there was some website posted that date and it was like, this one must have got it correct.
The other 33 predictions this year alone were incorrect. But this one
is correct.
These guys know what they're talking about.
I swear to God, the Diablo 3 release date's like more popular as a prediction than like end of the world predictions. Everyone's given up on that. They're like, Nostradamus can jump.
Yeah.
What I want to know is when the hell's this game going to come out?
Those Mayans are jerks.
I hate them.
What else are they giving us other than Doom? Certain Doom. Anyway,
we want certain Diablo 3, not certain Doom.
Yeah, that's
man.
right.
Where was your calendar on that one? In
the meantime, we've got PepeLePew throwing down a hatch.
Yep. Chasing away that SCV.
Yep. So he kind of threw down his spawning pool really quickly, but then followed that up with a very quick hatch.
Yep. Went pool first and then hatch. This is a pretty gigantic map, so pretty safe to go hatch first generally on this map. But when it's your third game, you want to win it. Be a little bit more safe, I guess, a bit more cautious.
I think with that as well, it's good to get those 4 lings out. You can chase away any SCVs or probes or, anyone who's going to try and deny your natural. And
with this map, which it looks like Pepe might be doing, there's also 4 watchtowers in the complete middle of the map. So taking all of those, Pepe now has total map control. The only thing you might want to do is maybe chuck another ling here or something, and maybe one up here just to keep an eye on when Zelun takes his third and when he moves out. But apart from that, PepeLePew is safe for the next couple of minutes.
He's got the ultimate vision. Can I jump to vision for a sec?
Totes can.
Let's have a look.
Wrong one.
Seen some stuff? No, this is the contrast.
Oh yeah, contrast.
This is the gaming contrast.
Yeah.
I've seen some things on my scouting adventures. I've seen what appears to be a number 4.
Yep. He has too. Oh my god. I can see the entire world.
I know everything. I know too much.
So now what's he going to do with this, the knowledge? The knowledge is definitely power.
Looks like he's going to throw down a Baneling Nest, and he's got an evolution chamber now as well, so looks like he's heading toward...
Getting some upgrades.
Yeah, upgrading lings, so +1 attack on the lings. Zelun's looking very safe here. He's got double bunker, he's got a wall up. Was that a hole in
I think that might be a slight, so maybe 1 Zergling at a time.
Yeah,
there we go.
it goes.
So you can do a slight funnel through that, but That's alright. You can funnel Zerglings. That's almost as good as a wall.
Yep, so
Speed
he's looking
done.
pretty safe. Both expansions looking very safe at the moment, actually.
Yeah, PepeLePew just needs to get some drones down at that one, but he has at least got a queen on it and plenty of lava coming that way. Zelun now just finishing that second orbital command, transferring. Some SCVs have been transferred, and so now, what is stage 2? We've got another barracks and factory, double gas, but at the same time, bunch of lings are out on the field for PepeLePew.
Yep, couple of lings running around, just trying to kind of get a sense of what's going on.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make too much trouble for themselves at this point. There is a single Marine just sort of coasting around.
Yeah,
and
his days are numbered.
Yeah. No! No doggies! No! Bad doggies.
Bam.
They're gone.
That poor Marine never had a chance.
+1 melee for Pepe is about to finish, as well as combat shield just started for Zelun.
Yep. We've got a factory up, but no tech lab. Oh, there's a tech lab.
The commentator's curse. As soon as you say something, like a couple of games ago, I said, "Oh, there's no way there's going to be expanding right now." Just as I said that, command center drops. I'm like, I guess.
Okay.
They're not listening to me. They're going to play their own game. You know what I'm saying? What am I to say that they drop a base? Huh? Am I right? I'll just leave now.
I'll see you guys over there.
Yeah.
And we do have a whole bunch of banelings coming in for PepeLePew. He did poke in and see the double bunker. So now it's up to him whether he's going to want to push forward with this many banes or going to wait for maybe a few more. Probably we're going to wait for those 10 reinforcements. That's what I'd do.
Yep, I think so.
Those Marines are a little bit out of position.
Yeah,
wall down as well.
A little bit exposed.
Going to start working on those third rocks. So not too many Marines that's going to be missing for this fight. Although depending on... that's a lot of speedlings. Those 6 Marines actually could come down to it. Leading with the Banes, running into the bunker, taking out one bunker.
Oh, not the second one though.
No, but has supply blocked Zelun. So Zelun not able to reinforce until he loses a few units. This bunker's still up. No, now has gone down. So I think Zelun's going to just have enough. Repairing that tank.
Oh, he's saving this tank.
Saved the tank. Well done.
Clutch save there. Great repairing from the SCVs.
Although...
here come a few more. He needs to quickly...
here comes round 2.
Yeah, he needs to get those Marines back as quickly as he possibly can, because here they come.
Everything is out of position. Siege mode on the way, but still about 20-30 seconds away from... I don't think he's going to save the tank this time. No, the tank goes down. Marines go down, so now it's just SCVs against speedlings.
And those SCVs are boxed up in the corner as well. They're going to get absolutely demolished.
Yep. Oh, he's running those speedlings away to start working on the command center. I actually think the speedlings would have been better to just keep working down those SCVs. But that is now a lot of speedlings inside of Zelun's base.
He is getting a lot of kills still though, and looks like there's a wall going up now. So this could actually be really fortunate for Zelun in that he may be able to prevent those speedlings from getting into his base.
Yep, 6 Marines back. He's got them with a combat shield, no stim yet. But the siege mode has also finished.
Oh, that's a lot. There are more reinforcements streaming in here. They're just an absolute ton of speedlings. Though, I think siege mode is finished now. Yep, so...
Pepe won't be able to attack that frontal wall, not with only that many lings, because they are now with that second siege tank. But he has effectively stopped mining from that second base. Supply blocked Zelun as well. And now has a bunch more Zerglings on the way.
And let's have a look at the worker kill count here. There's 15 workers taken out so far, so there's an absolute ton.
Siege... oh, nope. Running in with those 2 siege tanks doing a lot of damage. Those Zerglings getting cleaned up quite nicely.
Yeah.
And that fight going Zelun's way, definitely. Maybe a few Banelings in that mix might have proved helpful to chew through those Marines and start getting... break down that wall and get us around on one of those tanks. No,
those tanks are doing all the damage they need to right now.
Yep.
So, these SCVs can probably get back to work and be safe now. But I'm still seeing more Zerglings actually streaming up.
Yeah, PepeLePew is just continuously streaming this army up, although losing all those Zerglings in that last fight has put his army back down a little bit. So he's going to have to wait to replenish that.
Yep, he's got +1 armor on the way though as well now, which will probably help out with the tanks. Do you know if a +1 Zergling, this is me being total noob here, but +1 Zergling against the siege tank, does it die on one hit? Or does it live?
Oh, +1 defense.
Yeah.
I should know that. I think that gives them 1 extra hit. I think it's...
Yeah, I think you're right. I think so. You can take 2 hits then.
Yeah.
Zerglings die on 2 tank hits instead of 1. So that'll make a big difference the next time PepeLePew attacks.
Yep.
But Zelun's now got a bunker back up as well, so he's looking pretty safe at this stage. Unless PepeLePew can get a lot more Lings and Banelings in there, I think he's going to find himself a little short. Whoa, hello.
Here we have a whole bunch of Lings. So now all of a sudden, Pepe's army is looking good again. Another wall. There is another gap here. 1 bunker, bunch of Marines, and 2 tanks.
It's all going to come down to how those Banelings land, I think.
Yep.
If those Marines can get themselves into a good position.
Although Zelun has just lost 8 Marines, it looks like he's going to do a drop, so they're not going to be here if PepeLePew decides to push in.
Yet more Zerglings coming up the map as well. There is an absolute ton of them on the field right now.
And these 3rd rocks still up for PepeLePew. Actually, still up for Zelun. I thought he took those out, but 41 life.
Well, here we go. Looks like we're not going to wait for the Baneling speed upgrade. We're just going to go straight in.
Leading with those Banelings, so losing a whole lot of them to the siege tank fire. Only 1 Baneling getting in, running around the back. Is going to do some damage to Marines. But there might be enough Speedlings. Or is there...
Last group of Marines here.
Oh, getting us around on that. The tank can... Yes, the Speedling's going to get that tank too. So now Zelun may be in a little bit of trouble. No reinforcements streaming in though. That wall has come back up. Gone back down. But no, we've got a couple of Marines there now. And with the SCVs tanking that damage, we'll clean up those SCVs. And
yet again, Zelun has saved the day here with the SCVs from his natural. Those guys are working overtime in this game.
Yeah, there's some battle-hardened brothers in here, I think.
Yeah, they're like, oh, whatever, another attack. Whatever. We'll get past it.
Yeah, but I think, how many, what have we got? Zelun is actually in front with his harvest account, and he's got his 3rd command center almost built with those rocks essentially knocked down. It's going to take 1 or 2 more Marine shots to knock them down. But PepeLePew down on harvesters and hasn't even started work on his 3rd base. So if he doesn't make something happen soon, I think he's going to start falling behind.
I think so too. And if we take a look at the workers kill count, only 4 more since the last time.
Yep.
So that last attack really did not do too much damage to those SCVs at all.
No, I think losing those Banelings in this corner to a couple of rounds of siege tank fire maybe should have led with a few Zerglings just to absorb it so the Banelings could get into either the SCVs or the Marines.
Mm-hmm. Agreed, yeah, definitely.
But now we've got that 3rd orbital up, so that's going to allow much faster SCV production and more mules. So Zelun, I think now looking... Oh, you know what?
Yeah, what happened to that? Did we miss that completely?
I think so. Looks like something not good happened.
Yeah.
There's only 1 Marine returning and a medevac on like 5 life.
Oh, just a lot happening on the map at once, I think, here.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, let's have a bit of a review here. I mean, no workers killed.
Nope.
Any infrastructure stuff dead?
Well, I don't think so. I don't see anything like dead bodies or nothing receding. Like there's no creep receding. I don't know.
Huh. Okay. So it couldn't have been that successful.
I don't think so. I don't know. I think we should hit more buttons though. Actually, let's look at that one. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, 97 plays 173 now. So, pretty... Well, actually not as far apart as I thought they would be.
Yeah, Zelun has lost a few more resources, but he also has the worker advantage to allow him to lose that many more resources. This could be trouble.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Run, Marines!
Run! Oh, wow. That actually was really good for Zelun.
Yeah, those siege tanks were so close.
PepeLePew not happy with that.
Yep. If those tanks weren't sieged, I think all those Marines were going down. He did lose like a 1/3 of them in one hit, but managing, luckily for Zelun, to retreat into the safety of those siege tanks.
Yep. So his supply count is now actually looking pretty scary. 120 or 130 plays 71, I should say. So supply-wise, he's taken quite a huge lead, and I mean, thanks in no part to those SCVs. I mean, he has more than doubled the SCV count at this stage. PepeLePew keeping up in terms of upgrades in army, but just doesn't have the raw economy that Zelun has.
No, we've still got a whole lot of minerals left to mine here. A couple of drones on this base. He did knock down those rocks, so we might be seeing a 3rd get dropped sometime soon, which he's going to want to do now that Zelun's dropping his 3rd right now, and he's going to start bunkering it up to defend it.
More banelings on the way as well, so it looks like we could see ourselves in for maybe another attack at some stage.
Yeah,
That was the most vague thing I've ever said. I'm like, maybe you could have possibly at some stage, maybe. I don't know.
Don't want to put all my eggs in one basket here.
I don't want to give him the commentator's curse.
No, that's right. But Zelun's force is getting larger and scarier.
Yeah.
As time goes on, it's getting more medevacs for support. Those upgrades coming along nicely. But that spy is almost finished for PepeLePew. Has 900 gas, so he's going to be able to punch out a bunch of muters. So it depends.
But are the muters going to be able to do much against this mainly marine army?
Probably not against the army, but he might be able to do a little bit of harass at least against each of those bases.
That is true. Looking at the unit count at the moment, 60 Marines now. So that's quite a large army.
A lot of Marines.
74 Lings, an absolute ton of Lings out there. But with those Marines having stim, as long as they don't get trapped by Banelings or kind of, there's some kind of massive Baneling explosion here, then they will most likely win the day if they go head to head.
Yep, so we're going to be seeing maybe another drop, or maybe that was a misclick load. I don't know.
I think we're actually on the map here seeing, correct me if I'm wrong, but we might be seeing some burrowed Banelings? Yes, we are.
Now that...
Well.
This could actually be exactly what PepeLePew wants. If Zelun walks his entire army up this ramp, and PepeLePew sees it and explodes all those Banelings, that is not going to end well for Zelun.
It's going to be good night, Marines. Hello, empty base with no army.
Yeah, and if he catches the army on the move, the tanks will be unsieged, so the Lings will be able to run in, clear up the rest, and those Muters will be able to do some damage too. Oh, Muters catching that drop.
Oh, are they going to drop?
One Marine,
wow.
That Marine goes down too.
Just lost all of those Marines in one fell swoop.
Yep, we do have another drop going on. I don't know whether he tagged that Overlord or not. I'm going to think not. Zelun's going to get away with that one, but he's going to tag that Overlord and this Overlord, so depends whether he's going to get away with that drop or if those Muters are going to return home and clean it up.
Maybe not. Looks like the Lings are moving back now.
Spotted.
So, yep, definitely spotted that just in time as well.
We've got Zelun's just holding back, building up that force, almost maxed out. There those Zerglings go. Is that... Nope. Medevac not getting loaded up.
Medevac, you're on your own, suckers.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. I wish I was with my Marines right now.
So even though that chick was kind of a bit rude, leaving those Marines behind to die, she got her comeuppance.
Yep. The moral is here, cooperation.
And that you're going to die, no matter what.
That's a lesson we can all take into our daily lives.
Death is coming.
Death coming for all.
Yep.
Strong words by Jason Standen. Strong words.
I'm in a cheerful mood.
Well, this Mew count's getting kind of scary now.
It's getting a little bit high. And this is what I'm more interested in. Scan. Does that scan see? I think Zelun's seen it.
Yeah, I think he might have too. I think he might have caught an edge. He might have just caught one of those exterior ones. He knows something's up.
Yep.
He's not moving. He's spread these guys out. He's not moving his main force in here yet.
Yeah, he did see it.
Yeah,
Throwing down
there
that
it goes.
scan, and now he's seeing the rest of them too. So these Marines, they've just blown themselves up. Although those Muters are now in the back, and we also have got Lings and Banelings. One Baneling.
Oh boy, but I think these Lings are going to get slaughtered.
Yep, if those... Was there no? There was only 2 Banelings. That'd have been more Banelings in that army. They could have really cleaned up there. But PepeLePew doing a lot of damage back home.
Yeah, absolutely. He's taking out a ton of stuff in the base. He's Zelun currently supply blocked as well, so he's really gone to town on the armory's now going down. Supply depots are going bye-bye. I think he's just going to try and do as much as he possibly can, and then when he gets shooed away, he'll get off scot-free.
Yep, PepeLePew making a whole bunch more Zerglings. Running them around the map. These Mutalisks now running to the 3rd base, but there are a few turrets there that should be able to stop those, and a bunker full of Marines.
He may try and attack these though. The SCVs are going to go for the repair, so he should probably back off. I don't think he's going to be able to take it out with this amount of Mutalisks.
You want to make sure he's going to get hit by that turret. Doesn't want to fly over this bunker, or those Marines will really clean up.
Oh boy.
Here's 1, 2. No, those ones are out of range. Alright, so those 4 Muters are safe. So we can do a little bit of harassment there on those supply depots. Zelun sending a few more Marines to clean that up. Nice harass there from Pepe, but I think Zelun's still in a pretty commanding position.
Yeah, he's definitely got the supply lead, and he, he has 65 SCVs, plays 30.
Yeah.
So economy-wise, I mean, even though they're on a similar amount of bases, PepeLePew got his third base up now, but yeah, they're on completely different planes in terms of economy right now.
Yeah.
And now Zelun's going to be able to start using this Marine muscle to sort of work his way across the map. And unless there are any more burrowed banelings,
that's what he needs. Needs those siege tanks as well in case of this. In case of Banes, needs siege tanks. But yeah, Zelun's going to want to throw out a few scans, I think, as he walks across the map.
Yep.
Just to make sure he's not caught unaware.
He might even be well served to just, invest and get a single Raven.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Not a lot of Terran players get those Ravens, but especially when you're dealing with burrowed banelings all over the place.
Yep.
That's a very cost-efficient way. That means you don't have to start dedicating all of your, scan energy to scans across the map instead of mules.
Yeah. You just got to then... They are expensive, but if you've got that many Marines as support, the mutas are going to have a pretty hard time sort of walking into that ball and killing that Raven.
Very true.
So we are moving out. Throws down a scan. A few tanks being sieged up. All of them being sieged up, it looks like. And now Zelun's army caught out of position. So PepeLePew running in. Although he has got one tank and a bunch of Marines. I think that many Marines, 3-3 as well. When Marines are 3-3, they are little killing machines.
Yeah, they are extremely hard to take out. More banelings, though, running into that top part.
The
mutas as well. Catching them unprotected, yeah.
There's just not... I don't think there's quite enough mutas to kill that ball. And now with those Marines running back, shooing those mutas away, I think Zelun's just going to keep pressing on forward. Throwing down some... Yeah, there's those scans. Wants to make sure he doesn't get caught. Catching those banelings as they spawn. Going to get cleaned up pretty handily.
Yep, lost a couple, but nothing too bad. I mean, he is maxed at this point, so even if he does lose a few Marines, no big deal. He can just start making more. He's got a planetary fortress and surrounded by missile turrets, so that's looking pretty safe at this stage.
Yep, and Zelun now scanning the high ground and sieging up all those tanks, which are going to start shelling the hatchery and the minerals. Although, once that scan disappears, he's going to have no vision up there, but... Do we have medevacs? Yeah, there we go.
Here come the medevacs, and here come the Marines as well, walking up the ramp anytime in the next little bit. He could pretty solidly just move up here to victory, so he's being a little cautious, but here we go. Here comes the stim last-ditch Zerglings, just going to go straight into the meat grinder.
Into the meat grinder.
Yeah,
there we go. That's the GG. PepeLePew calling it, and that game, third game going to Zelun.
That's right. So, final result on that one. Transmax taking out this game 2-1.
Yep.
So their final results in the table, we have Transmax finishing 6th, so they'll be off to the upper bracket. And we have NightFly finishing 8th, tied. Well, tied 6th and tied 8th. So I think that makes them in the lower bracket.
Yeah, just
scraping in the lower bracket.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
See you then.